It is 17th April 2024 today, 12:18 p.m. Room temperature is 25 degrees Celsius and outside it's 5 degrees Celsius and 65% moon towards full moon. What I noticed today and have been noticing for some time is that is meditating or is entering into the phase state almost very tricky, as in, is it like the double-slit experiment? Because if I keep on being alert and keep on watching, then almost nothing happens. But again, during the moment I'm watching, feels like nothing happens. But I remain like that for a while, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Then I reflect back on the 5 minutes or 10 minutes that has passed. Then it feels like something did happen. But at the moment, in the very present moment, it feels like nothing's happening. And this has been my experience regarding sitting and waiting for something to happen so far. There was indeed a moment where there were some images starting to pour in, but as I realized the images were coming in, I took control and modified the images, as in William Billman's methods of being present in a room and trying to be present there almost as if physically, and touching objects, different objects in the room, and having this tactile feeling of these different objects. Then I put some intentions and let it go. Then I remained silent for a while. This has been my practice lately. While in the meditation itself, sometimes nothing happens. Like today, it feels like nothing happened. Maybe something is going on in the deeper level, but I do not necessarily feel the impact or the experience immediately. However, I believe that these moments of just sitting and having an intention of something somehow builds up or adds up. Then, 2 nights ago, there was a very interesting incident that happened. So I've been following a method of going to sleep with the intention of getting out of body. And sometimes nothing's happening, and occasionally something happens. And this was one of those occasionally moments or nights. So what happened is I slept with the intention of getting out of body, and I also have designed an alarm, actually 7 hours and 30 minutes of audio clip, in which I have my own voice and sound of a bell in the background. And the voice says, remain alert, don't move, remember your techniques for out-of-body experiences, and have a conscious out-of-body experience. That goes within 10 seconds. Then it's silent again. And after 90 minutes of that, it repeats again. So like that, the audio exactly is 7 hours and 30 minutes. So I played that audio before actually falling asleep. So I meditate 1 hour at least before falling asleep. Then I play the audio and I sleep, still continuing to build this energy balloon around me, basically to try and raise the pulsations at the third eye center. And what happened is I woke up a little bit momentarily with the voice in the alarm. Then I changed my position and I slept again, trying to get out of body or trying to do the techniques. But over the few nights of trying already, somehow my mind was habituated with the audio, so I somehow couldn't do a complete cycle of techniques and fell asleep again. Somewhere around 4:30, I changed my position and I was sleeping on my belly, and I was having flying dreams, and this dream was very, very long, and I remembered all parts of what played out in the dream, and it was flying dream, and especially I was not just flying but having symbols of different key places and key figures of my childhood. And inside the dream at some point I died or I felt that I was dying, then a robot-like figure was coming close to me and trying to revive me or heal me or something. And there was a little bit of fear, but I had this thought that I'm already dead, so there's no point in fighting or becoming afraid, or there's no point of fear altogether. So I let it be. It did something, and then inside the dream again, then I was awake and I was alive again. And then somehow I left that place and started to float away and float around. And the same place had changed. And before me dying and after me dying, the place had changed totally, but I knew it was the same place. So there were new buildings, and the whole locality had changed already. Then I was flying around this new area, new buildings, but I was going up and up. And in my mind, I had the thought I want to go down and fly just a little above the buildings. But it was still pulling me up and up. And I was pointing with my hands as well, down, down, and also thinking down, but didn't work. It was completely cloudy. So I passed above the clouds, and then suddenly there was nothing. It was completely a dark space, and not in a negative sense. It was nothing. No, nothing was there. Then I suddenly felt that I was floating, or I had a slight sense of my non-physical body. And what I did is I rolled out, one of the techniques of going out of body. So I rolled out, and I was out of my bed. It was not clear. I was trying to open my eyes. My right eye would open a little bit, but I had a thought if I opened my eyes completely, then I'd be awake back in my physical body. And so I kept my eyes closed, but I was able to see as well at the same time. Then I got out. I should have said total awareness now. I didn't say any of those phrases. I should have, but didn't. Anyways, I went to the door, and I opened my door. Then there was a being that came in, and I at first didn't see the face, so I willed or wanted to see the face, and saw that that being was actually having my own face. And first there was a little fear, but anyways, I hugged the being. Also an effect of reading a lot of books which said if there is fear around any entity, you just hug them or send them love, and it will clear out. I hugged this being, and I could feel my arms around him, and he hugged me back as well. But there was a second being who came right behind from me, and then he put his hand on my Manipur chakra, the third chakra, and from the behind, and it was I could feel it. I could really feel the tingles going on. At that point, I was afraid a little bit, but again, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't escape, so I just let it be. I thought, okay, I'll just surrender. Then there was this feeling in my third chakra remained for a while. He was doing something. Then I woke up, and then I checked if it's my sleeping position or anything, but it was not. My body felt completely fine, and this tingle sensation was already gone as well, and it really felt good. And I remained on my bed and mentally said thanks to all the involved beings and all the characters in my dream. Then I really felt good about it. Good things are going, and I'm really enjoying this new method of meditating and exploring different states of consciousness. And I'll see you after next exercise.